Hunger is real. It happens every day. It may be your church member, a child in a classroom, or the senior next door. The East Texas Food Bank is fighting hunger and feeding hope by providing nearly 16 million meals to our neighbors throughout 26 counties in East Texas.
Don't worry about it. We're going to eat today. We might not eat tomorrow. We can't plan that far, but we'll eat today. I'll show you.
For the first time, we're not hungry. It's nice.
I feel great. It's like a burden lifted off, knowing that he's somewhere safe, supervised, and being fed.
Every day, the East Texas Food Bank is working to ensure they have the food to feed children, families, and seniors.
Our mission is to end hunger in East Texas and to feed hope for the people that don't have the ability to provide their own meals for them and their families.
I just can't imagine waking up in the morning, kids coming in saying, "Mom or Dad, I'm hungry," and you can't satisfy. That would be a horrible feeling.
You know, you go through your life and you don't realize just in your own community how many people are hungry and are having so much trouble making ends meet, having to make choices whether to feed their kids or, you know, fix the car or pay rent. And that to me was very disturbing, to know that you could be living so close in a community and not see what was going on around you.
Did you know that in East Texas, 1 in 4 children, 1 in 5 adults, and 1 in 7 seniors are at risk of hunger? But together, with your help, we can fight hunger and feed hope. Here's how the East Texas Food Bank works. Food is either donated or purchased from growers, manufacturers, distributors, wholesalers, or the public. That food is either delivered to our distribution center in Tyler or picked up by one of our trucks. Once the food arrives to our 80,000 square foot warehouse, it is inventoried, placed in pallet racks or inspected, sanitized, and packaged by our volunteers.
It's the perfect place to volunteer at, the perfect place to spend your summers doing something that's going to help out the community. To know that kids and just families are going to go to sleep with their stomach full, it actually makes me feel very happy.
Well, I looked around and I saw all the people, that so many people were hungry, and I thought it would be great if I could come in and find some way to help.
Volunteers are the heart of the East Texas Food Bank, dedicating thousands of hours. Food that is repackaged, inspected, and sorted will be in the hands of the hungry within a week. The food is then ready for the East Texas Food Bank's partner agencies to order and restock their shelves. The East Texas Food Bank distributes food to over 200 nonprofits, including food pantries, soup kitchens, and a variety of children's programs to ensure they have food for the hungry.
We could not do what we do, even come close, without a partnership like East Texas Food Bank. There'd be no way to run a pantry like ours. We couldn't afford to.
About 7-8 years ago, we were approached by the East Texas Food Bank with the idea of providing backpacks with nutritional snacks inside for students that perhaps didn't have something at home or didn't have the means to have nutritional things, you know, to eat on the weekends. So we partnered up and we provide backpacks to approximately 150 of our children.
It takes a lot of pressure off me knowing that I can depend on the food bank to provide the nutritious meals, because I don't want my kids or any child going without the things that they need to be successful in life.
The food bank is a big assistance to us. We've partnered in a lot of different ways with them, but this has been one of our best partnerships.
In addition to stocking the shelves at the 200 partner agencies, the East Texas Food Bank's Produce People Care program distributes over 6 million pounds of fresh produce throughout East Texas.
I'm a very frugal shopper. I get everything generic, and so I try to make the food stamps last, get in things that are just on sale and stuff, but we can never seem to make it last all month until we started coming to this.
The hungry are also reached through our mobile pantry, which distributes food to isolated and rural communities. Our truck is loaded with nutritious food to target low-income areas and distributes the food directly to those in need.
Those that we're most concerned about really are the children, because they really are the ones who don't have the ability to earn income, to prepare their foods. So if we can reach them directly, that's very important.
The East Texas Food Bank partners with after-school programs such as Boys and Girls Clubs to provide daily, well-balanced meals.
And all the kids were able to eat instead of me trying to portion out a little bit at a time or cut a sandwich in half or four so everybody can get some. So after being a part of the food bank, I didn't have to worry about that problem again of any child, going hungry. And that hurt us worse than anything is not having enough, then not knowing if that was the last meal that they would probably get to the next day when they go to school.
Some children also experience hunger over the weekends, which is where the East Texas Food Bank's backpack program helps fill that gap. Each Friday during the school year, children at risk of going hungry over the weekend get backpacks filled with nutritious food so they can come back ready to learn on Monday morning.
When a student comes to school hungry, that's the last thing on their mind is academics. They go home on Fridays with a prepared backpack with snacks that they don't have to worry about cooking or anything.
We own an education company, and so we knew how important it was and how much we wanted to help students, and so it was a natural partnership to get involved with the backpack program so these kids could have food in their stomachs. They would come on Monday mornings just literally starving because they hadn't eaten all weekend. So we've partnered with the food bank to grow the backpack program.
When the school year ends, for some children, hunger begins. That's where the East Texas Food Bank meets the hunger gap with the Summer Food Service Program. Designed to provide daily meals at community parks and centers, children receive nutritious meals during the summer while playing with their friends. As a long-term solution to hunger, poor nutrition, and obesity, our nutrition educator teaches cooking, nutrition, and budgeting skills so families can prepare healthy, economical meals.
I see families and individuals every day tell me, I want to eat healthy, I want to feed my family nutritious food, but it's just not possible on a strict budget. And I love it when they say that to me, because then I can tell them, yes, it is, and I can mean it because I've lived it. And then I just help them discover for themselves how it is possible. And I just love that.
The East Texas Food Bank also helps eligible East Texans enroll in SNAP and other nutrition benefit programs.
Seniors need our help because they're oftentimes at limited income, particularly those seniors that are in that gap that are too young for Social Security benefits but have gone beyond their employment age. So that's a very important area for us to work with, within the nonprofit world to make sure that those people are taken care of also.
Seniors who receive meal assistance through the week but may otherwise go hungry over the weekends participate in our Senior Servings program. Each week, seniors receive a nutritious bag of food for the weekend.
Because our program runs 5 days a week, that there are some seniors that are particularly nutritionally at risk, and they might do without food on the weekend. So we just partnered together to try to make or take better care of the people that were there.
There were times that we probably did without some things that would have been nice to have. When we began to receive extra food supplement for us for the weekends, that was quite a help to us. It bridged the gap.
Additionally, to help improve health and nutrition, eligible senior citizens can participate in our monthly Senior Box program.
You never know who in your neighborhood is struggling to keep their refrigerator full and who in your neighborhood is looking for their next meal and are living under that stress of not being able to eat because their children have to eat before they do. We don't find that to be acceptable. We want those people to not feel ashamed, and we want to be able to support them, and we'll be there when they're needed.
There is hope out there, and it's good to know that there are people who genuinely care about you.
The East Texas Food Bank works with urgency every day and is good stewards of money, food, and time. For $1, 8 meals can be provided. One canned good or an hour of time can make a difference in the fight against hunger.
I've never seen an organization that managed its funds and its resources as efficiently as this organization has, and we intend to keep it going that way.
I mean, you don't want to give money to an organization and have them sit on their laurels. You just, okay, you've got my money, now what are you doing? The food bank does what they say they're going to do and more.
Join in our mission. Give time, give food, give money. Giving time is volunteering. Any of the food drives that you see that come through the community, participate in those. And for funds, we need money to make sure that the food bank continues to be able to operate and support these agencies that are doing all of the work that they're doing. We've got to continue to keep our trucks on the road.
The East Texas Food Bank depends on your donations. To give food, time, or money, visit easttexasfoodbank.org.